Let's make some pretzels. So the first thing you need to do is get some warm water. In this, I'm actually tripling the recipe because hopefully we have some friends over on this snow day, but it's warm water. I have 2 1/4 cups of warm water. Then you're gonna do 3 teaspoons of yeast, active dry yeast, just pour that in. And then you also put 3 teaspoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. You mix that up. And then you wait 10 minutes and then the next part starts. While that is fermenting, I am going to get the flour mixture ready. So we're going to be using 6 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, and then 3 tablespoons of melted butter, unsalted. You just pour it all into your mixing bowl, and then once this concoction is ready, the yeast mixture, you just pour it into your bowl and then knead for about 10 minutes. Don't forget that I always measure with my heart because I don't have time to go through with a leveler. That's just too much work.
So here I am pouring in the yeast mixture into the flour mixture. I'm going to be putting it in my stand mixer here on my KitchenAid, and you just knead this for about 10 minutes.
After you get done kneading, it should look like this. Now all you do is put it in a grease bowl and let it rest for an hour.
It's been an hour, so now I'm taking my dough out of my greased bowl and I'm going to be cutting it into sections. Now again, I did triple this recipe, so I'll have the normal recipe into the captions. But here I am just kneading it a little bit more, and I know that there's some folds in it, but I actually like it because it makes our pretzels a little bit more flakier and pull apart. So here I am just sectioning all of the pieces, and we decided to do rods instead of the traditional pretzel shape because we made those earlier this week. So here I am just making those normal pretzel shapes, and then Addie gave me a little sweet treat on the counter, so that's what you see there. But that's all you do for this part. Measure with your heart here, but we're just putting some baking soda into the boiling pot of water.
Now we have all of our pretzel bites formed, so we drop it into our boiling baking soda and water mixture for 30 seconds, and then we transfer them to that tray, put an egg wash on them, and sprinkle them with salt.
So we're boiling the pretzel bites here. As you can see, we already put some on the tray, but they are ready for the egg wash, and then you sprinkle sea salt on them, and we bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes at 450. Here are the pretzel bites all done. We dipped them in some cheese, but we forgot to get a video, so here is the video of our pretzels from the other night. They were so good.